Look out below! I'd have to ditch something. Good for an old remedy.
I saw some of the places you'd been. The new settlers have no appreciation of craft. They'd already piled your work in a ditch, but I knew the signs to look for. The scrabble in the dirt, those surprised... I did tell you we'd meet again.
Nil. Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade, anticipating the scent of the fight. Don't get me wrong. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though. Like an incense.
So, what's your knife called?
Why would someone name a knife?
So much for small talk.
Are you ready?
Just don't think this means I enjoy it.
Don't worry. We'll take your secret to their grave.
I'll find a use for you. to start.
Oh!
Here! Pay attention, I'm shooting here! Gather around this chop!
Haven't you got anything better to do? Off you go.
Nearly got me!
Confuse him.
Everywhere, don't wince out.
Overheat!
No one did.
Finally. There's people in those cages.
Whose body is that? Wait, who went down?
No space. Let's get you out of there. I'm not leaving you in here. That signal will bring in reinforcements if they set it off.
I don't know how to stop him down now. I'm gonna keep going. I'm hearing things.
The ceasefire is good.
Remember how the blood pounded in your ears. They'll ring later, in the calm. It's a call to arms, from your inner desires.
Or a cry for help.
I wouldn't fight it.
I can tell. So you used to be a soldier?
For them, against them. An empire always finds its wars. You can't be picky. The new king of Vod saw things differently. Called an investigation into war crimes. Aren't all wars a crime to someone? Still, I raised my hand and volunteered.
You volunteered?
No, I volunteered my confession. No sense wasting time with an investigation. I was sent to Sunstone Rock for 2 years.
What were...
Acceptable things, under the circumstances.
acceptable to who?
I don't make decisions. Let's just say the rules of engagement suited me. But rules are important. A structure. Cage. Otherwise, you know of those places, lonely places where people once were? Now just a hole. Chances are, I was there before.
They sent you to a rock for 2 years? Is this some kind of Carja ritual?
No, Sunstone Rock is a prison, south of Meridian, south of the Raingathers. Our new Sun King is a believer in rehabilitation, as am I. In the heat of a stone cell, in the dark, I learned to focus on what was...
Have you found a new partner yet?
I thought we were partners.
I have my own roads to follow, Nil.
And they seem to lead back to bandits. That works for me. I'm not suggesting I'm never lonely where there's killing to be done.
Time to move on.
A brief encounter for us, but they were squalid lives anyway.
I'll tuck that away. Nutritious. Might need that. Save these for the trail. This must be Lonesome Rock. If it's a trap, I might need to go in quiet. Seems like an ordinary outpost. I'd better look around.
I'm so bored.
Hold, Outlander! What are you doing here?
Prefect Zaid told me that bandits abducted a girl near here. Do you know where they might have taken her?
Zaid told you that, did he? Huh. No bandits around here, girl. But I think I can help you find your friend. The boss sent us a fresh one, boys. Wrap her up and tie her down.
On me!
No!
Could be worse. Only a little fight. Took a shot.
There are chains in the cart. Not just chains, manacles. They were moving prisoners somewhere. Saving these for the trail. Tracks lead to that compound. Maybe Nakoa's inside. hardy little plant. You'll help.
That Nora girl we got in the hole is nice and lean.
Don't get ideas. Guy says hands off or let her price it off.
Sounds like Nakoa's here. And I'm gonna have to cut through these guards to get to her.
We might have trouble.
Boss told me to hide in my shack when the rioters come. Because you stink embarrasses him, you bum. Maybe swim in a creek once in a while.
I can hear you. I think.
Fools and filth have teamed up to run Meridian. There'll be a cleansing.
The ceasefire is but a trick, so we can...
Someone here? die! Someone there?
Prisoners. Chained up to be sold as slaves. Nakoa? Jan sent me. Look, we can talk more once we get everyone out of this pit.
Jan sent you? I don't believe it. Well, I guess one of his prayers finally worked.
I've got the key.
I'll help the others. Let's go.
Talk to Nakoa. She'll know what to do.
I knew you were going to be trouble, girl. But you'll make it worth our while in the end.
The end is now, Zaid! For you and your men! You gave him a quicker death than he deserved.
My father was a hunter. He taught me every animal deserves a clean kill.
How did Zaid come to run a ring of slavers?
All the scum you just killed, they butchered for Zaid during the Red Raids. The new Sun King kicked them out of the army, but Zaid managed to lie his way out of trouble, then saw a new way to make a shard, putting his grunts to work here.
How did Zaid capture you?
I tried to get him at Day Tower, but he caught me, then let me go so he could have his men grab me.
And
Said he was gonna sell me into slavery like the other poor bastards that came, but he took his time, kicked me around whenever he stopped by. Guess me trying to kill him hurt his pride.
You've been through a lot.
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Zaid's dead. I was ready to go through anything to make that happen. And I did.
What are you gonna do now?
The others were in that cellar for months. The more run down they got, the harder it was for they need food, rest, and hope. I'll take them to Meridian and tend to them.
You're not even going to try to go back? What about Jan?
The matriarchs won't let me back. Even if they would, I wouldn't go. They can burn for all I care. As for Jan, I know a way to get word to him. I'll miss that runt. But at least he'll know I'm safe.
Time for me to go.
Look, I don't even know your story. It must be a good one if they gave you the mark of a seeker. If you ever feel like telling it, look me up in Meridian. I'll be there until the others get back up on their feet. Thank you for helping me cut this rot from the world. I don't know. Maybe now I can put Zaid behind me and remember my father as I should. As soon as the others are ready, we'll head for Meridian. Thanks again for all... As soon as the others are ready, we'll head... Come and see me.
No room. Dust. boy.
It's always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
I heard Nora women don't even marry. Is that... Oh no, don't tell me.
Keep quiet now.
Rebels in Sunfall to a standstill.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
Merchants.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. How long do we have to... What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let...
Nice.
Spoil?
I
To a
thought
good
Meridian
hunt.
was open to all carja.
What's going on here? Willow's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked. Proving. Aaron said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
Hunter's Lodge. City's locked down. Not getting through, Outlander. Good to see you.
It's always the merchants who suffer. If this keeps up, I'll be broke in a month.
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Aaron's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Aaron. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Aaron, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the Proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. But why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
It's always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
That girl. Is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
to lay siege to the Citadel. Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered. And her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
The life of my family.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
It looks like a picture of Olin. It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
I don't think you're getting through that.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he...
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for.
Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said?
Really what the Nora wear?
Arrested two
there.
for this.
Can you help me? You with the second sight, I need your help. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the Liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir. So that sword really belongs. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about that.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw that, and listen. All I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart... Meridian is a marvel of engineering that has stood... generations.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the Old Ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the Old Ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in... Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink it?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware?
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get, but years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun if the truth... I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner.
Don't look...
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest... I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious... Yes, trade quickly. I will leave you. You're everything I'm not. Strong, brave, active. Come, talk a spell.
I'm tired of being tired.
This place. Smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lot.
You mean these?
Very well, then. Congratulations, and welcome. Our members reap rewards that...
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are to join and become a thrush. You need a senior member called a hawk.
So I need to find...
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid...
I've overcome worse odds.
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to...
What do you mean?
You'll see.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or Outlander quality.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But I don't think the Oseram know how to sell Twist Karja. The trader I worked for, he was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job.
What do you want with my mark?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not going to take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get them.
Sun's falling, night's rising. Another turn of the week.
I miss Mainspring. Charcoal smoke. Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with the... No friends or family, but I'm not...
Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Good shards. Enough to buy garb more big...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant to... I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumors. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm...
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain hard.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. Hey, this camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like, if it's true. If we learned how they do it, think how valuable that...
When you say valuable, you mean...
Girl.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't...
More of an...
But you send other people to do...
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative All right.
If I did look into...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land. And you look like you know your way around the sap. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, payment on return.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies.
Like this?
In grief. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the carja...
I see. Well, I could use them. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices. But there are obstacles. While Meridian holds its breath for... The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest this Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the Jewel. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Banuk would paint a mark. They need no beckoning. Flinthawks perched there.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest.
All I can ask for is your charity.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who...
No. But it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To where... Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the
killing.
Yes. And
why did the priests go along with all that?
Sometimes we Carja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. I'll do what I can.
To honor their memory.